guys, welcome back to HYBE. I hope you're all having a wonderful day, and without any further ado, let's jump right into today's video. The legal confrontation between NewJeans and ADOR has captured widespread attention. On March 7, 2025, all 5 members of NewJeans attended the hearing held at the Seoul Central District Court, despite not being required to do so. Their presence emphasized the emotional intensity of the dispute, which centers around ADOR's injunction to assert its management rights over the group and to prohibit them from independently signing advertisement contracts. ADOR opened the hearing by reiterating that NewJeans' rapid success was the result of a large-scale collaborative effort including over 50 staff members, including stylists, choreographers, music producers, and managers. They emphasized that HYBE had invested 21 billion Korean won, equivalent of $15 million into the group, including 10 billion Korean won specifically allocated to debut promotions, fan engagement platforms, and branding. According to ADOR, NewJeans had received extraordinary levels of support with promotional access to HYBE's powerful media network, including BTS-related appearances before their official debut. ADOR asserted that it was absurd for the group to claim mistreatment, considering the significant resources and exposure they had received. Furthermore, they clarified that the members had already earned over 5 billion Korean won each, equivalent of $3.75 million, indicating that allegations of financial negligence were baseless. ADOR also challenged the legitimacy of NewJeans' reasoning for attempting to terminate their exclusive contract. The group cited a loss of trust as their justification, but ADOR's legal team stated that South Korean law does not consider loss of trust as grounds for invalidating a contract. Only violations like non-payment, abuse, or restricted promotional activity would apply, and none of these conditions had been met. ADOR described NewJeans' arguments as emotionally charged but legally unfounded. They asserted that NewJeans had enjoyed every benefit of the partnership, including full promotional backing, brand opportunities, and financial compensation. NewJeans representatives made counterclaims accusing HYBE and ADOR of betraying and sidelining the group in favor of ILLIT, a rookie group under HYBE. They claimed ILLIT's concept was copied from NewJeans, including elements such as choreography, fashion styling, and debut strategy. According to their testimony, a HYBE employee admitted that ILLIT's debut plan was modeled after NewJeans' concept proposal. Moreover, NewJeans alleged that their producer Min Hee-jin was originally promised that they would debut as HYBE's first girl group. Instead, LESSERAFIM debuted ahead of them, which led to delays and what the members saw as favoritism towards other groups. The group also claimed that HYBE had interfered in their brand partnerships. They cited an example involving luxury brand Louis Vuitton, where Hyein was supposedly in talks for an ambassadorship, only to have the opportunity redirected to LESSERAFIM. According to NewJeans' team, when they contacted the brand, it confirmed that HYBE had intervened. However, this claim was directly addressed by Source Music, LESSERAFIM's label, which later released a statement refuting the accusation. They clarified that Sakura signed a contract with Louis Vuitton in April 2022, months before NewJeans even debuted. The brand later expanded the deal to include LESSERAFIM as a group due to the success of the initial collaboration. This brought doubts to NewJeans' claims that Hyein's opportunity was deliberately stolen. Additionally, BTS's relationship with the brand was also brought up. HYBE countered NewJeans' accusations by pointing out a contradiction in their logic. According to NewJeans, LESSERAFIM stole the deal from NewJeans, to which HYBE responded by highlighting that BTS had already worked as global ambassadors for Louis Vuitton long before NewJeans had even debuted. Yet, at that time, no such discussion or permission was sought from BTS and Big Hit Music. Using NewJeans' own reasoning, HYBE argued, did NewJeans also steal that deal from BTS? They too should have been required to seek consent from BTS and Big Hit. This argument was used to illustrate that NewJeans' complaint lacked consistent logic and did not reflect how such deals typically operate. A particularly charged issue involved the memorial ribbon controversy. NewJeans claimed that HYBE had denied them the right to wear black ribbons during a Japanese performance to honor victims of a plane crash. However, ADOR clarified that they had been conducting a review at that time concerning the protocol for wearing mourning ribbons, given the broadcasting constraints in Japan. HYBE reportedly coordinated with the broadcasters and intended to offer the same ribbons to all their artists, including NewJeans. ADOR claimed the members of NewJeans chose to wear their own version instead. This wasn't a matter of refusal, but of non-standard execution on the group's part. Another major accusation stemmed from an incident Hani described during a National Assembly hearing. She claimed that on May 27, 2024, a manager of ILLIT instructed the members to ignore Hani when they encountered her in the hallway. This was described as workplace harassment and bullying by Hani. However, ADOR provided CCTV footage that showed ILLIT members bowing to Hani in the hallway, disproving the narrative that she was openly disrespected. ADOR also released private Kakao Talk messages between Hani and former CEO Min Hee-jin, in which Hani admitted she wasn't offended and understood the awkwardness given the internal tensions between the group. In these messages, Hani clearly stated that the manager didn't even look at me, and added, "Honestly, I wasn't offended. If you're worried, you don't need to be." These messages contradicted her National Assembly testimony, where she claimed that ILLIT manager looked at her and told the group members to ignore her. This discrepancy raised significant concerns about her credibility and led many to label her statements as perjury. The contradiction between her public testimony and her private communication dealt a serious blow to the overall narrative being constructed by NewJeans' legal team. Following the hearing, footage surfaced of Hani smiling as she left the courtroom. This video was shared widely online and generated substantial criticism. Many questioned the sincerity of her courtroom testimony, accusing her of damaging the reputation of ILLIT and Lesserafim while showing no remorse. Commenters expressed frustration that the group's public actions contradicted their emotional courtroom pleas. In response, Hani posted on Instagram accusing ADOR and HYBE of twisting her words. She insisted she had remained silent for too long but would not tolerate further false narratives. Her post, however, drew further scrutiny, as she had already spoken publicly and testified a couple of times. People questioned why she continued to express grievances on social media during an active legal case. During the session, other NewJeans members also made emotionally charged statements. Heron said she felt powerless as ADOR failed to protect them from HYBE's alleged mistreatment. Daniel described being overwhelmed with stress during comeback preparations, and Hyein cried as she spoke of feeling abandoned. Minji recounted how she extended her training period in hopes of debuting but was devastated when told new members were being added. Hyein specifically said, "No one cares for each member as sincerely as former CEO Min Hee-jin. The future we dreamed of and prepared for together was taken away without justification. As an idol and as a person, I feel lost and hopeless about what lies ahead." Hani added that ADOR and HYBE's actions, including lawsuits against former CEO Min Hee-jin and the injunction against NewJeans, were driven by fear of our potential. Daniel expressed her distress by saying, "I had no way to contact Min Hee-jin. I just held on thinking about our fans every day. I really want to work with Min Hee-jin." Daniel made a final tearful statement before the court concluded the hearing, stating, "If we return to ADOR, we won't receive any protection. I'm 21 now and I don't want to go through another 5 years like this. No matter the outcome, I don't want to stay with ADOR." Her words marked the emotional end of the session, highlighting the irreparable damage the members claimed to have suffered. Despite the emotional testimonies, ADOR's legal team reiterated that these personal sentiments did not equate to legal justification. ADOR argued that NewJeans had not presented any contractual breaches or misconduct severe enough to justify terminating their agreement. Emotional dissatisfaction and internal conflict, they said, were not grounds for contract invalidation. They also emphasized that NewJeans' actions, such as attempting to terminate their contract prematurely, were illegal and rooted in speculation and subjective feelings rather than objective fact. As the hearing concluded, the court ordered both parties to submit additional evidence by March 14, 2025. With NewJeans' exclusive contract running until July 31, 2029, this case could continue for years. The public opinion seems to be shifting against NewJeans. Their statements regarding Min Hee-jin are being deemed as deeply disturbing, and their behavior, whether it's trying to shift public perception by emotionally manipulating the public or the way they have behaved in courts, all haven't helped with their credibility and reputation. with people claiming that the legal process will be determined by documented evidence, not online narratives or emotional appeals. It also didn't help when it was revealed that NewJeans were seen rolling their eyes and laughing while the new CEO was giving her statements in the court. This situation is not simply a contract dispute, it has become a full-scale battle over credibility, public trust, and corporate control in the K-pop industry. ADOR's detailed rebuttals, including video footage and message logs, have directly countered many of NewJeans' claims. On the other hand, the group's inconsistent testimonies and media behavior have raised serious questions about their motives. Regardless of how this legal dispute ends, it has already revealed the complexities of artist-agency relationships and may set new precedents for handling idol management and contract law in the entertainment industry. And that's it for this video, guys. What are your thoughts about this entire situation? It's been going on for so long and it's getting even messier by day. Make sure to share with me in the comments down below. And if you stayed till the end, I really appreciate you watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And I will hopefully see you in the next one.